the first step of attacking is analyzing. So we need to gather up the information that we gathered during our information, like all of our passive and active reconnaissance, and analyze it and figure out what we're gonna do. So this includes, for example, looking at the results of your Nmap and any other scans that you might have done, or any other testing you might have done, and compile like a list of IP addresses, operating systems and host names. You're gonna look at what ports are open. You're gonna see if you discovered any network shares. You're gonna look at discovered user accounts, and then also like potential vulnerabilities that we might have found. So with what we did, we already kind of know the targets. We know what the operating system is. We know we're doing Metasploitable right now. Then we also have like a Windows 10 machine that we can also target as well. And we know the IP addresses, and we kind of saw like like the different services and such that were listed when we did like the Nmap scan and the version scan and stuff. So let's go ahead and look at that information really quick and see what we can start to get our brain going a little bit. Okay, so I'm back in my Kali Linux machine, and I put the results from an Nmap scan into a text file, so I can just look at it when I need to, and just see what ports are open. So I see all these ports open, and also I believe I did a version scan as well. We can scroll down and start to get more information on what's running. So like for example, port 21 running VS FTPD 2.3.4, and anonymous FTP login is allowed. So that's something that you want to write down and actually go ahead and verify. That's an attack right there, like trying to connect via FTP and see if we could transfer files back and forth. Let's see, port 22 is open and it's running OpenSSH 4.7 P1. So what we want to do is actually go and look up exploits for this version and see if there's some type of information or something we can gain from taking advantage of that service being run for SSH specifically. Port 23 is open, so telnet might be used. So that's as you know from the networking section, telnet is unencrypted. So if you were to find a way to sniff that traffic, you can gain usernames, passwords, sensitive information, all kinds of stuff. So it's interesting. So what you really want to do is go through and start to look at these different ports and start to get an idea, and kind of like write down, or just one by one, go through what we're about to do for like searching for exploits soon. You can just go through one by one and just search for exploits for these different things. Like right here, Apache HTTPD 2.2.8. You will look for exploits specifically for that, and just look through these things and start to get an idea of what you can do. This thing is very exploitable. That's why it's called Metasploitable. So there's a lot of different things that we can do. So let's just jump right into a basic attack first, and then we're gonna start to get into exploits.